Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to produce such a badass shoulder. It's really sweet. There is leather, there is steel, there is horns, everything an orc can dream of. For starters, I did patterns like always. There is one piece of leather there that will stay quite thin, flexible also, because I want it to be the base, go there, and there will be straps on it in order to fit the straps. Take a rough looking, already aged leather in order to simply have this finish, a rough finish, something like if the armor already went through several months or several battles. And you see I did dye them in red. Doesn't look bulky enough. You want something a bit impressive. This is why I did this part. Well, this part, because there is one for each part. And this leather is quite thick. It will look like this in the end. This is another piece here. This piece is for the side. Yeah. We'll go there. Now it's a bit thicker. It's not like floppy, because well, this, see, in comparison, the leather that have been glued there. So you have the back, and you have at the front, on the outside, you have this brown reddish leather. This way it will simply look better, and if it had to be used, it will simply protect a bit more, looking like that. And on each border there, I'll rivet a piece of metal, a piece of steel. In order to fix this on the leather, I'll use unforged nails. You have no horns on it. Those horns are natural one. And how I did fix them is simple. I did drill hole in them, and then after I screw them there, see, 3 screws, and of course, in order to help it to hold correctly on the leather, what I did add is the rondelle, the plate here on the borders there. There is nails. There is 6 nails around each horn. All those nails have been unforged. I simply curve the pointy end, hammer it into the horn, into the leather and the horn. The shoulders are nearly finished. You see, I did some the 3 parts there. The part, mid part with the horns there that are really well fixed, and you have the last part there. Everything have been riveted. I did use brass rivet. It looked like this from the inside. In order to fix it, you will have this part here, on which I create loops there. Those loops are made of the same strap that you saw there. You see, the light leather there is the same leather that I did dye there in a dark brown, and this creates straps in which you will have the straps that will go all around the chest to hold this on the shoulder. All the scratches I did simply to give it a bit of weathering. It's never too bad, especially on this kind of costume. Fur that I will add on the chest, on the shoulder for the orc, it will be fixed there with all the strapping around, and you will have the shoulder right here. You see it now with the strapping that I did, 4 parts around the big ring made out of iron. There is, you see, a piece of chain there, like we saw on some orcs in Warcraft. This strap going there, and you have at the back the 4 buckles, the 3 buckles there, the 4th there. This step is about the piece of steel I just hammered for about 1 hour. I smith them and now they look like this. There is 3 pieces like this going together for the side here. Those 2 little pieces that will be like square there, so I will have to bend them a bit. 3 long pieces that will come on the different plate that you have on the shoulder. There will be one there, and one there, because there is 3 parts, and I want at the end of each part to be reinforced. I want to see a piece of steel on it. Give a bit of finish and also make it a bit more believable. We are now at the point where everything has been pierced. The steel and the leather. In order to pierce and drill your steel, I will always recommend to mark with a marker your steel where you want the holes, and then I will recommend to stamp with this kind of tool on the steel, and then after you will drill, and only then you will be a bit more precise. And right after, of course, you will have holes in your steel. Those holes will help you to mark then the leather with a pen, a pencil, whatever you choose. And when everything is marked, you just have to create your holes and you will be ready. At this point, I just have to nail and rivet everything, the border here and every borders that will be there. At this current stage, this is how look the Lordaeron. It's not over yet. I need to nail everything because well, I miss nails and I had to order some, and then I'll have to strap back everything together and it will be good. There you have a pretty good idea about the finish. And the last part on the shoulder is the rabbit fur that is here on the inside. This fur have been first cut to the right size, then glued directly on the leather. It's really hard to see, but it have been stitched all around there in order to hold it a bit better. Then after I had to weather it with walnut dye, and once it have stained correctly the fur and dried, it looked like this. The fur was the last part I had to make, and now that it's there, I'm really satisfied with the overall look. And not only the look. The whole process has been interesting, and I think I'll do something like that matching in the future. Something like a helmet will be in order. So if you want to see the process for a helmet for an orc, well, I advise you to subscribe. And if you want to see also all my work related to costume making or Warcraft, that's the same. Subscribe, follow me on Facebook. That's so simple. See you there.